Hi Capricorn, welcome to your weekly check-in for the 22nd to the 28th of October. If you want to book a personal reading with me, then please send me an email. The details are in the description box below the video. As usual, you're welcome to like, share or comment on the video, and you're also welcome to subscribe to the channel as well. The books you can see here in front of you are from the Oracle books I'm going to be using for today's reading. As you can see, this actually says the Akashic Tarot, so it's a tarot deck, but for me it feels more like an oracle deck. It's never really felt like a tarot deck for me, so I'm going to be using it as an oracle deck. Whispers of Love, I was drawn to that today for some reason. Well, I think it was yesterday actually I decided I'm going to use that for the readings for this week. And I think in retrospect I was probably drawn to it because I was sort of thinking about self-love and self-care. And when I think about self-love, it's not just about announcing or declaring to yourself that you love yourself. And self-care, it's not just about treating yourself. It's about consistently honouring, nurturing, nourishing yourself, isn't it? And your overall well-being, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all round. And that's something that takes practice. It takes practice to do that, and it is a practice in itself, really. Sometimes we need to remind ourselves to do that. So anyway, let's get into your reading. We're going to start off with the Oracle deck. We're going to start off with Whispers of Love, first of all, to give us sort of a theme or a focal point for you for the week, for the weekly check-in. So what is Capricorn's main theme? Yes, okay. Bit of a chaotic fall, but yes, we will take them if I can actually get them without knocking the tripod out. So you have love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. And be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. So as I told the other signs that I've read for, it's not a love reading necessarily. I mean, maybe that will come up for some people, but again, it's more in line with the whole self-care and self-love theme. So we'll see what else comes up with this. So we're going to get your tarot cards next. And again, we're going to get a main theme for you with the tarot cards as well. All right, so again, what is Capricorn's main theme or focal point for this weekly check-in, please? Right, we have a Six of Pentacles, which actually goes with, it's a card of support, well, generosity. It can be a card of charity as well, but it does kind of go with all of these energy. There's a lot of giving, a giving sort of energy here. And then we have the Hierophant there. And to find out more about what that means, I'll need to clarify it. You may be sharing something about what you know, actually, with that Hierophant there, because the Hierophant can be about knowledge. It's often spiritual knowledge or spiritual teachings, but we'll see what comes up with the clarifier. So let's get your energy specifically. Or you may be sharing something that you've learned. Right, we've got the Knight of Swords, so that's a card of communication and truth. Anything else? So let's look at any external or surrounding energies for you. King of Wands. And the first thing that came to mind with that was confidence, or a need for confidence, but we'll see what else comes with it. Let's just move those along a little bit. And any guidance or advice for you. Page of Swords. So that is a card of learning as well. I mean, it can be about new truths, but it can also be about learning too. Right, let's get your clarifiers, starting with the main theme focal point. So the Six of Pentacles and the Hierophant together. Right, so Six of Pentacles and the Hierophant together. What do we need to know about that? Try that again because that was quite a few for one shuffle. You have the Queen of Swords. So that's someone that shares their truth as well, isn't it? And she would share what she's learned or what she knows. Anything else? The Emperor. Anything else? The Knight of Swords again. You've got two cards. Well, you've got a lot of cards of communication for a start with all the swords, but this is a card of authority. You've got, right, so you've got the Emperor and the Hierophant are both cards of authority. The King of Wands in a way is a card of authority as well because he's like an entrepreneur. So he would kind of be like his own boss, wouldn't he? Let's get another one for that. If you are someone who's you have your own business, you've started your own business, you might be sharing that information with someone else about how to create their own business or how to expand their own business, with all these cards of authority and learning and communication and expression here as well. As much as this is the Whispers of Love deck, as I said, it seemed to have a big theme of sharing and generosity, be supportive. That's a way of being supportive, isn't it? If you shared what you know about how to create a business. Love makes the difference. You can help other people to build their own sense of security and self-worth if you're sharing your past experiences. I mean, even if you're sharing stories about a business that you have, and this is just an example, that might not literally be what you're doing, sharing your past disappointments as well as your successes helps people, doesn't it? And it helps you as well, because there was something I read and I can't remember where it is now. There was a quote about needing, it was from the Lantern Oracle, I believe, about needing or having others bear witness to your pain or whatever it is that helps you to heal. So sharing those things can be therapeutic for you as well, and then be willing to express love. One way of expressing love is through generosity, isn't it? Anything else? Let's get one more for that. You have the Star. There's that healing aspect to things. And I'll get one more. Ace of Pentacles. That's like an opportunity, isn't it? So the opportunity may be that it's an opportunity for you to do this, to share what you know or what you've learned. And it looks like it's something that would help financially with the pentacles there. So it's an opportunity for you to share, but it could also create opportunities for other people as well. Right, I think I'm going to leave that there because that seems reasonably straightforward. So let's look at that Knight of Swords. So this is your energy. So you may already be communicating information. The Knight of Swords, though, is quite... You may feel like you want to rush out there and share this information. Share what it is you know, share what it is you've learned. But let's see. Or you may be doing already. Five of Pentacles. Anything else? I was going to put that back in the deck, but the way it felt in my hands, it was like, nope, you've got to put it down. So, yeah. High Priestess. Anything else? Page of Pentacles. I'm getting something with that Five of Pentacles and the High Priestess together. I'm getting something about spiritual poverty. I believe that the Five of Pentacles sometimes can, one of the meanings of it can be spiritual poverty. And with the High Priestess, we often say that's about not following your intuition, isn't it? Or that's one of the meanings, is that it can be where you're not following your intuition when it's in reverse. And the Page of Pentacles, that can be a card of learning. It can, again, planting a new seed is a meaning that it often has for me. And I'm getting something about spiritual foundation as well. So you may be going out there as a spiritual teacher in some way, shape or form. And it may not even be literally spiritual teacher, but sort of again, going back to that example of if you started a business, or if you have a business and you're sharing with others how to do that as well, it's about how you could be including within sharing that information, how your own faith, if you have a faith, whatever it is, whether it's an organized religion, spiritual beliefs, whatever, just faith in yourself, how faith helped you to start from scratch and create something. Anything else? We've got the Two of Cups there. So that feels like connecting. Well, yeah, connecting with other people. Could be one-on-one. Or connecting with like-minded individuals is something that comes to mind as well. And then what's this one? We have the Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to get sub-clarifiers for the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles here. Right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, so that's where that self-worth and security as well comes in. Well, that's security, isn't it? That's like the ultimate security, that is. So that's building, isn't it? That would be, again, back to the example of sharing how you started a business. That's where you start from scratch with that Page of Pentacles. I mean, we haven't got the Knight here to show the progression, but then you gradually build, and your self-worth and what you value is as much a part of that as well as anything else, and then building to have that security, stability. Let's get something for that Nine of Pentacles. I might do the Two of Cups as well, but let's see. So the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Right, so she's, well, upright, she's often about independence. In reverse, this is more, maybe it's saying that you need to connect or work with others, but let's get something for the Nine of Pentacles. Anything else? Yeah, this might be it's a time to share. It's a time to share, because the Eight of Wands, again, it can be a card of communication, it can be movement. And with the Eight of Cups, it's sort of leaving, it's not leaving independence behind, but it's like getting out of your comfort zone, I would say. The Hanged Man is, well, it doesn't look very comfortable being upright like that, but he kind of is in a comfort zone, really, isn't he? Because he's there, he's going inwards, he's been very introspective, he's going to his inner knowledge, but with it upside down, it's like, well, it's a time to come out of that now. And to not to be isolated anymore, not to be within your own head, in your own thoughts. It's a time to expand. So again, same sort of theme, that you could be sharing what you know, sharing what you've learned, connecting with others. Clarify that Two of Cups for me, please. It could be that you're just doing this with one specific person. Teaching doesn't have to be organized, does it? It can be that it could be as simple as you reconnect with an old friend and share what you've been through, share what you've experienced, and that's your way of being supportive and sharing, and maybe that helps them. Maybe you didn't even intend that it would support them, but you just wanted to share what you know, and then somehow that it helps them, it supports them, it helps with their self-worth and security. But let's clarify that Two of Cups. So we've got the Devil and we've got the Fool. It feels like you could be sharing how you liberated or freed yourself from something, whether that be thoughts, like again, if you were building something, building a business or whatever, and I said about faith here, having faith, how you used your faith to free yourself and to help you take the leap of faith that was needed to achieve whatever it is you've achieved. It could be that. Anything else for that Two of Cups? Anything else? Four of Wands. Let's get another one for that. Nine of Cups and Seven of Pentacles. I mean, those three together, it's like it's building and it's creating something, isn't it? Because the Four of Wands is where you have a foundation, you have a solid foundation. Nine of Cups would be satisfaction. It's like satisfaction because of your achievements, in a way. It feels like it's telling the story backwards. So here's where you would have started, where you put the time, effort and energy into something and you watch it grow, don't you? This is where you've reaped what you've sown, where you've probably been successful and it feels satisfying, and the process may feel satisfying as well. It's not just seeing the end result. Sometimes you enjoy the actual process of something, and then here is where you have a foundation and you celebrate that you have actually managed to create a solid foundation that you can build more upon. This, again, the devil and the fool here, it can also be that it's about needing to put yourself out there and share, the need to put yourself out there and share. I mean, you're probably willing to do it anyway, but anything that's holding you back, if there are any doubts or anything, it's being willing to be completely open and take a risk by sharing it and connecting with others and like-minded people on the same thing, or on something that they feel that they need more information about. So we're going to put these back. And we will put these on top of here. I feel like your title's probably going to be something like "It's time to share what you know," possibly, since that theme has come up so much. So you've got the King of Wands there. Again, I said that could be like a challenge of needing confidence, or that could be the energy that you need to take on to do this. Being very bold, you can't be shy about it. Being very open about it. So let's clarify that King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands there? Could also be someone who can help you do this. Maybe you need a bit of support with it as well. Maybe this is something that you want to do and you need support to do it. I mean, it could be that it could be reversed, where you're the one that needs this support to do something, to build. If you wanted to build your own business, maybe you're the one that needs that, or maybe you need spiritual guidance and support to do something. But let's clarify that King of Wands. Maybe that Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords could in fact be you needing the support and needing to tell someone that you need the support as well, instead of trying to do things on your own, which is what the Nine of Pentacles would do. Right, so King of Wands. Okay, that's definitely like putting effort into something and waiting for a return. Again, reaping what you sow. King of Pentacles. I'm going to put that back because it came out reverse, so I have put that in there reverse by mistake, haven't I? Anything else? Okay, I don't know where that's gone. It slipped down. I'm just going to pause the video to check where that's gone because I can't actually see it. Bear with me. So that was the Strength card. I don't know if it was reversed or not, but I'm going to put it upright because I've got no idea because of the way it fell. Let's get something else here. We've got the Two of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. I'm getting two things here. So the first thing would be sort of assessing or questioning, is it worth it? But then it's also a sense of needing to be quite determined and proactive as well. Needing to take action. You've got a lot of wands here. You've got the Pentacles, which is that's where you put the effort and energy in. That would be what you would want the end result to be, the Ten of Pentacles, where something comes to fruition, you have abundance, you have stability. But then in between, it's like taking action, isn't it? So the Three of Wands is where you've already put the effort in and you're waiting for a return on your investment. The Strength card is like the perseverance, the courage, the persistence. Two of Wands, it's following through on plans, making decisions, readjusting, refining things. Seven of Wands would be standing up for it, even if it's hard. Through hard times, you still have to stand up for it if you want to make it work. And then, as I say, the Ten of Pentacles is where you get the end result that you want, but you would need to take on that King of Wands energy to do that. Is that a challenge for you, taking on that energy? Do you feel blocked in any way, or is it just that that's what you need to that's what you'll need to do? Is it someone that can help you to do this? Potentially, you'll know, depending on your situation. Okay. So let's look at that Page of Swords as your guidance. I mean, that gives a sense of learning. It's needing more information, isn't it, really? So again, if you're not the one who's being generous and giving advice to others and helping others to learn how to do something, then maybe that's something that you're the one that needs to learn something. But to be honest, a lot of teachers, I've known quite a few teachers actually because I've worked in a school, they have said that they learn, as much as they're the teacher, they learn as much from they learn quite a lot from the students as much as they teach the students as well. So it kind of goes both ways. Let's clarify that Page of Swords, please. So we have Temperance, we have the Ten of Cups, and we have the Eight of Cups as well. That is a strange bunch of cards to get with the Page of Swords, isn't it? And then you get Judgment, and you get the Two of Pentacles as well. That is quite a strange one. I am going to sub-clarify. What am I going to sub-clarify? Let's do the Eight of Cups. I'm not sure why, but let's do it. Ten of Swords. I mean, okay, so I would say that's about not settling. Yeah, not settling with that. Let's do the Two of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Anything else? We've got Justice, and we've got the Six of Pentacles again. The Six of Pentacles and Justice together is about it's about things being fair and balanced, isn't it? So that Two of Pentacles there is likely to do with balance. Let's get one more card. Yeah, you've got scales in both of those, and then that's about balance too. Anything else with that Two of Pentacles? We've got the Wheel of Fortune, which doesn't help. Anything else? And we also have the Queen of Cups. Could be potentially about balancing what you feel with what you do to achieve the desired outcome you want. And also the balance between giving to others, generosity towards others, and honouring your own feelings as well, how you feel about things. And your time and energy as well, because sometimes what can happen is if you giving, obviously I think this is pretty obvious anyway, giving too much to others, it leaves very little for yourself, and then you can't get on with whatever it is that you've got to do. So it's a balance between that, or if you've been a bit selfish in a way, it's being generous as well with that. And again, sharing what you know or what you've learned is a way of being generous, isn't it, too? So this is clarifying the Page of Swords. This could be about sharing, if this is new, not new to you, but like if what you're planning to do is something very new, so then it would be kind of like a new truth for you. It is kind of encouraging you to share that new truth, to share, again, sharing what you know. Sharing your story. Temperance is like the card of balance and harmony, isn't it? And then Ten of Cups is happiness. So those kind of go together. Again, I said the Eight of Cups and Ten of Swords is not settling. Okay, Judgment is where you get a second chance. When something's ended, you get a second chance. It can be a second chance. It can have other meanings as well. But I would say with these cards here, it's about having a second chance where you may have left something behind if you didn't settle for something before. It's another chance to do things differently. And to learn from what you know. take the knowledge with you, it feels like, with that Two of Pentacles, so that you can create balance in what you do now as you move forward. Okay, I'm going to get you a final card of advice. It still kind of feels like sharing what you know, or you might be learning from what somebody else knows potentially. But it does feel more like you could be the one sharing. More likely that you're the one sharing. But let's get you a final oracle card, see if we can get any more advice from the Akashic Tarot. The advice is just to share what you know, basically, and be confident. I think this card, that King of Wands, felt more like the advice than the actual advice. Just having confidence and being willing to put yourself out there to do it, really. Anything else? Any more advice? It was very, very quick, and it's lost again down the side, so just bear with me. I think, do I have it? Nope, I'm going to have to pause the video again to get that. Okay, Capricorn, it took me about 5 minutes to find those cards, and I had no idea where they went. So you've got the Akashic Field, and you also have Archangel Michael, and I'm going to read both of these from the book, and you'll probably see why I feel like this is more of an oracle deck once I read these messages to you. So One of Forces, Akashic Field, first of all. So it gives you a version of the card, a meaning for the card if it's upright, and the meaning for if it's reversed. But I'll read you both and then take it as you will in whatever's going on in your life. So upright. Like the Akashic Field, the Aurora Borealis flows with energy and brilliance as charged particles from the sun interact with atoms in the Earth's atmosphere. The 93 million miles from the sun to the Earth is nothing compared to the limitless consciousness of the Akashic Field. All information, power, and experiences vibrate within this realm of unending truth and possibility. And every bit of it can be yours. Receiving this card upright tells you that amazing opportunities abound at this time. You can increase and accelerate the experience by opening the doors to the Akashic records. Your life force energy resonates with universal synchronicity now. So you can explore the records and receive exactly the information that you need and the energy that can help. Engage in this pursuit with a conscious focus. Write your intentions and ask for inspiration. Meditate on the Akashic Field and visualize your goals. The universe is ready and willing to align with your heartfelt desires, and now is the time to make them happen. So again, you could potentially be assisting other people in reaching their goals by sharing what you know, helping them to focus, or someone could be doing that for you, or it could be a bit of both, sort of an energy exchange. Right, reversed, it says, the Akashic Field reversed indicates a time of fragmentation and agitated energy within or around you. You may be going through some sort of crisis, or you may be on the receiving end of some grief or hostility, which is really throwing you for a loop. Your worry and panic is splitting your energy and causing a frantic vibration. You need to know that the universal consciousness of creation is still available to you. Eternal inspiration is always vibrating around you. But until you calm down and rein in the emotional intensity, you will be like a radio station tuned to the wrong frequency and picking up only static. The field and the world is filled with potential solutions to the very problems that are making you upset. So stop, take a step back, and try to get a new perspective on things. It may be advisable to look into past life influences, for they vibrate in the Akashic Field as well. And the Akashic Force message says, close your eyes and imagine yourself entering the boundless and brilliant Akashic Field. It's almost as if you're stepping upon the Milky Way and all its stars roll out before you, offering their light and power. Feel this profound force igniting your dreams and lighting your way. So I feel that the reverse part is probably where you've already been, where the energy was off around you, where you've had experiences that have thrown your energy off. And again, it may be that you're now likely coming into a phase where you're sharing how you overcame that, possibly, or again, somebody else could be sharing that with you. But it really feels like you're more likely to be the one giving in this situation. But let's look at number 9, Archangel Michael. And that for me, I think, is probably feeling like that King of Wands energy. If I can find him. So it says, Archangel Michael, so again it gives an upright and reverse message. Upright, the Archangel Michael is a channel of divine power. He is seen here sharing his energy with two small children, bringing them great strength and support. He is about to pick up the boy and he can help you lift your energy too. When you receive this card, know that your energy reflects Michael's amazing strength. This can be a cycle of increasing power for you, one where you feel your courage growing and you know what action to take next. Trust your convictions, your power, and your resourcefulness. Michael upright heralds a time of greater courage, force, initiative, and action. So don't delay. He's right there with you, so tap into the dynamo within you and take the action that compels you. With Michael and your own power, you can move mountains and lift yourselves to new heights. So that would be like the confidence, the drive to move forward and inspire others as well. So reversed, it says, when Michael comes to your reading reversed, it's a sign that you need to reconnect to your real power source. Michael is a channel of divine force, and this card reversed indicates a growing feeling of loss and weakness, spiritually, mentally, and elsewhere. And we did talk about spiritual poverty here, didn't we, as well? One or more areas of your life may be affected, and you may find yourself in situations where you just don't know what to do or how to take the initiative to do it. If so, it's time to consider all the ways you can start to take your power back. Let go of your old perceptions of limitation and replace them with new thoughts and words that remind you of your godlike strength. Take action on your own behalf. When you do the things you love, you tap the power to make yourself happy. I think it may mean you tap into the power, but it's fine. Your soul longs for you to move from timid to truly empowered. Remember that Michael can share his courage with you and help make that happen. And the Akashic Force message says, close your eyes and sense Archangel Michael's approach. Begin to feel the force of your own courage and strength grow within you, making you ready to take action with confidence and peace. Feel the power that fills every part of you now. So again, you may need courage and confidence to express and share whatever it is that you're needing to share with others, if that's where you're headed. So thank you for watching the video, Capricorn. Again, if you want a personal reading with me, then please send me an email. Look at the information in the description box. As usual, you're welcome to like, share, comment on the video, and you're also welcome to subscribe to the channel if you want to. And until the next video, take care.